Calling all scream queens and kings, creep lovers and jump scare junkies. We're going on a terrifying treasure hunt, digging up the most underrated horror movies that deserve way more love. Forget the usual suspects, we're talking hidden gems, cult classics, and movies that'll leave you seriously creeped out long after the credits roll. So grab some popcorn, dim the lights and get ready to scream, as we count down the top 10 underrated horror movies that will scare you. Number 10. Afflicted.
I don't want to stop the trip.
You're freaking me out right now, just stop!
It's found footage flick that'll make you think twice about vacationing abroad. This isn't your typical shaky cam monster movie. We follow two buddies on a worldwide trip documenting their adventures. Things start out fun. Sunshine, famous landmarks, the usual tourist stuff. But then one of the guys gets super sick. Like really sick, and the way his illness progresses, well, let's just say it's anything but normal.
What happened?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Afflicted is a slow burn, but it reels you in with its realistic found footage style and the mystery surrounding the sickness. Is it a weird parasite? A crazy curse? Something even more messed up? The guys try everything to find a cure, and their journey gets crazier by the minute. So if you're looking for a unique horror experience that will stick with you, check out Afflicted. Number 9. Mandy.
It's crazy evil!
Mandy is a wild ride filled with neon lights, vengeance and one seriously messed up cult. This movie isn't your typical jump scare fest, it's more like a fever dream on acid, dipped in blood. We meet Red, a trucker who lives a quiet life with his girlfriend Mandy. The coolest chick you've ever seen. But their peaceful existence gets shattered when a deranged cult leader kidnaps Mandy. Red, fueled by rage and grief, goes on a mission to get her back.
You think you're so in love?
What follows is a brutal, psychedelic journey filled with bizarre encounters, questionable fashion choices, and violence that's both shocking and strangely beautiful. Mandy is a sensory overload in the best way possible. It's a love letter to grindhouse exploitation films with a healthy dose of Nicolas Cage losing his mind in the best way possible. Number 8. The Invitation.
We don't see you for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, we get invited to this lavish dinner.
The Invitation will have you questioning dinner invitations ever again. This isn't your typical slasher flick with people running around a camp. It's more of a slow burn chiller that will mess with your head. We meet Will, a widower still grieving the loss of his wife. When he gets a mysterious invitation to a dinner party hosted by his ex-wife and her new husband, things get weird.
Jesus.
Will is hesitant at first, but curiosity gets the better of him. He attends the dinner, and let's just say the atmosphere is a little off. As the night progresses, Will starts to wonder what his ex-wife's motives are. Is it just an awkward reunion, or is something more sinister at play? The Invitation relies on building suspense and a sense of paranoia. With its stylish visuals and strong performances, it will keep you guessing until the very end.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Number 7. Possessor.
You'll be binding to Colin Tate.
We can't afford any mistakes.
A mind-bending psychological horror film that will mess with your perception. Tessa Voss, a skilled assassin who takes control of other people's bodies to commit her kills. It's a risky job, but with advanced technology, she can infiltrate the minds and bodies of her targets. This time, her assignment is complex: to take over the body of Colin Tate, the heir to a powerful corporation. Possessor takes you on a disturbing journey into the warped mind of Tessa and the desperate struggle of Colin.
How was your trip?
Dull. Extraordinarily dull.
As Tessa attempts to manipulate Colin to carry out the assassination, the lines between her own identity and his begin to blur. The film explores themes of alienation, technology addiction, and the dark side of ambition. It's a slow burn with a focus on psychological horror rather than jump scares.
Sometimes small thought is all it takes.
Number 6. Terrified. This isn't for the faint of heart. It's a creepy Argentinian film. This ain't your Hollywood special effects extravaganza. Terrified is more like a collection of disturbing nightmares stitched together. We follow a group of unrelated people in a small Argentinian town who start experiencing some seriously messed up stuff. There are shadows that move on their own, creepy crawlies in all the wrong places, and let's just say some seriously messed up rituals. The film throws a bunch of weird phenomena at you, and it's up to you to piece together what's really going on. Is it a demonic presence? A strange curse? Something even more unsettling? Terrified is all about atmosphere. It'll burrow under your skin with its dark visuals, unsettling sounds, and overall sense of dread. Number 5, As Above So Below.
This is the empire of the dead.
These are human bones.
It takes us deep underground for a terrifying journey. This movie isn't your typical haunted house flick. It follows a team of explorers who venture into the creepy catacombs beneath Paris. They're searching for a legendary alchemist's stone, but what they find down there is a whole lot more terrifying. As they delve deeper into the darkness, the explorers start experiencing some seriously messed up stuff.
I think I'm stuck.
Just breathe with me, please.
There are strange symbols, creepy encounters, and a growing sense of dread that'll make you want to crawl out of your skin. Is it just claustrophobia kicking in? Or is something evil lurking in the shadows? As Above So Below is a wild ride filled with suspense, disturbing imagery, and a healthy dose of historical mystery. If you like your horror with a touch of the real world and a whole lot of nope, then this film is for you. Number 4, Ouija Origin of Evil.
You are so weird.
Does she have a lot of problems?
Now I know what you're thinking, another Ouija board movie. But trust me, this one's different. Forget cheesy jump scares. Origin of Evil is a slow burn that creeps you out with its atmosphere. We meet the Frayne family, a widowed mom and her 2 daughters. The youngest daughter, young Doris, becomes fascinated with a mysterious Ouija board they find at their new house. What starts as harmless fun quickly takes a dark turn.
Are you here?
Doris starts acting strange, creepy things happen around the house, and the family gets tangled up with a malevolent spirit. The movie isn't afraid to get dark, exploring themes of grief and the dangers of messing with forces you don't understand. Ouija Origin of Evil is a sleeper hit that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Number 3, Oculus.
You must be hungry.
This ain't your typical ghost story with spooky sheets. This one messes with your perception and leaves you questioning everything you see. We follow a pair of siblings, Kaylee and Tim, who are haunted by a mysterious antique mirror they believe is responsible for a tragic event in their childhood. Years later, Kaylee becomes determined to destroy the mirror, convinced it's evil. Tim, scarred by the past, tries to stop her.
We made up a scary story so we wouldn't have to accept the fact that our father was a sick man who killed our...
As Kaylee delves deeper into the mirror's history, the lines between reality and illusion start to blur. Is the mirror really cursed, or is something more psychological at play? The film throws some seriously messed up visuals and mind games at you, keeping you guessing until the very end.
I've seen the devil. He hears me.
Number 2, Sinister.
I'm gonna write the best book that anybody's ever read.
Forget jump scares and creepy crawlies. Sinister is all about creeping dread and a chilling mystery that unfolds in the worst way possible. It's gonna mess with you in a whole new way. We meet Ellison, a true crime writer who's desperate for a hit. He stumbles upon a box of home movies found at the scene of a gruesome murder. Thinking he's found his golden ticket, he moves his family into the victim's house to get some inspiration. Big mistake. As Ellison digs deeper into the home movies, he discovers a horrifying pattern.
He named Bagul. He consumes the souls of human children.
These seemingly ordinary family videos all end in brutal murders. The more he watches, the more convinced he becomes that a dark entity is behind the killings, and it might have its sights set on his own family next. Sinister is a slow burn that gets under your skin with its disturbing imagery, unsettling atmosphere, and a plot that'll make you seriously question the power of what you watch.
Get the kids, pack the car. We have to leave here now.
Number 1, Ready or Not.
At midnight, you have to play a game.
Why?
It's just something we do when someone new joins the family.
This ain't your typical wedding nightmare with a case of cold feet. This is a full-blown family game night gone horribly wrong. We meet Grace, a sweet but unlucky bride who just married into a wealthy family. Seems like a dream come true. Wrong. As part of a weird family tradition, all new members have to participate in a fun little game, hide and seek in the dark mansion. Sounds innocent enough, right?
Oh, Jesus, you shot the maid!
But here's the catch. Grace has to play with a twist. The family hunts her down with an arsenal of weapons, and if they find her before sunrise, well, let's just say things get messy and deadly. Ready or Not is a wild ride that blends dark humor, suspense, and some seriously twisted family dynamics. It'll keep you guessing who to trust and what the heck is really going on with this messed up family.
This is a fucking game!
Thank you for watching and we hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite from the list, and don't forget to like and subscribe.